Hello guys, my name is Lucas and welcome to a new episode of our Fixed Perspective Scroller. In last episode, I showed you how to accept quests so that we can add them to our quest book, and today we're going to learn how to track the progress of our quest. So for example, this quest is asking me to kill 10 mummies. So after I kill a mummy, so let's kill this mummy here, 1, 2, and then if I check the quest now, you see there's 1 out of 10 mummies. And we will keep count of how many mummies we have killed. So I kill 1 mummy, and I kill 1 more mummy over here. And now we have 3 out of 10 mummies. So we're going to learn how to do that now. So let's get started. So to start, I'm going to show you some of the changes I've made to player data, because we have to do quite a lot of changes here. First, you will realize that the active quest became a dictionary instead of a list of integers, because right now we're going to have something more than the ID of the quest. We're also going to have an object called active quest. I'm going to talk about the active quest object later. First, we're going to talk about this other dictionary I have here, monsters killed, which is a dictionary with the ID of the monster as a key and an object which is going to hold some information about the monster we have killed. So if you don't know about dictionaries, please let me know in the comments so I can make a video talking more in depth about dictionaries. But right now, please follow along with me. So to make a dictionary, you just declare it like this, and you set it to a new dictionary like that. And this monster kills class, I'm going to show it to you right now, is pretty simple. How many monsters based on this ID we have killed in total? So for example, if I have an object of this class, monster kills, and I know the ID of my mummy is 0, so if this is equal 0 and I have 10, I will know that I have killed 10 mummies. And this is going to be changing as whenever I kill mummies, right? So this dictionary of monster kills must be static, because I want to make sure that I only have one dictionary that tells me how many monsters I have killed of each type. So that's pretty simple. Monster kills just tell us how many times we have killed a monster with certain ID. And then we have a new class also here called active quest. And this active quest class holds the information of the ID of the quest that we have taken, the date taken, so when did we take this quest, and then it also has an array of kills, and these kills are actually from the class quest.questKill that we made before in, like, I think 3 episodes ago, I forgot. So this holds the ID of the monster, and it also has a value called player current, and this is to let us know how many times we killed that monster before we started this quest. And this is important to know, because if we start a quest and I've already killed 10 mummies, but the quest asks me to kill 10 mummies, if I only check my monster skills and I check, oh, the player already had killed 10 mummies, so as soon as I take the quest, the NPC is going to think that I already finished it. So what we want to do is check at the time that I take the quest, I'm going to set the player current kills so that I know that this active quest started with me having killed 10 mummies, so that when I go and check for the quest, it's going to say, okay, this guy started with 10 mummies and he has to kill 10, so when he has 20 here, monster kills, when he have 20 mummies killed, I'm going to think he has completed the quest. And that's why we need this. That's why we need to know the amount of monster kills that the player had when he took the quest. So now that I've explained these two classes, we can start to talk about the add quest function. And before, we just used to simply add an integer to the list, but right now it's a little bit more complicated, so let's go step by step. So we're going to first check if we have taken this quest already, and now it's very simple because we're using a dictionary. So what we do is just check if the active quests contains the key. So because we pass an ID in the parameter to add quest, so this is the ID of the quest we want to add. So if the active quest already contains this key, we know that we have taken this quest, and therefore we're going to return and do nothing. And then otherwise, we're going to first make a reference to the quest that we want to add to the active quest list, because we're going to be getting some information from it, and we get this quest from the quest dictionary in the quest manager, and we use the ID as the key to get that. Then we also need to make a new active quest, and we're going to start by setting the ID of this new active quest. Just set it equal to this ID, and the date taken, you can use the datetime class to set it to now, and to long date string to make it become a string. So you just store that here in the date taken. Okay, now the second part, we need to check if the quest we're adding requires us to kill some monsters. And how we do that, we just check for the following statement. If the quest.task.kills has a length of something greater than 0, that means there is some kills that need to be done in the task of the quest. So if this is true, we are going to do something inside here. First, we set the kills of the new active quest as a new array, and we need to set the length of this array as the length of the kills in the task of the quest here, the quest we're adding. This is the actual quest, the very big class that we made for quest, this one. Yeah, that one is the one we're actually adding, and we made a reference here. So quest.task.kills.length is the length of our array of kills in our new active quest. And then for each quest kill in the kills in the task of the quest, we're going to do the following. For each kills in the new active quest, we first want to declare them and make them a new object. Then, if monsters killed does not contain the ID of that monster, that means we haven't encountered this monster yet. We haven't killed this monster. So we need to add a new object to our monsters killed, because we want to have this monster in our dictionary, in our data. So imagine it's the first time we kill a skeleton. So we're going to add a new quest kill ID, and this will be the ID of the skeleton. And then we're going to, in the value of the dictionary, we're going to add a new player data.monsters kills, monster kills, because we want to start counting how many times we have killed that monster. So actually these two are separate things. Let me space that up. So if we haven't killed that monster with this ID, we haven't killed this monster, we're going to add a new object to the monsters killed so we can start counting. Okay, and after that we're going to, no matter what, get to the new active quest kills and get the kill of the ID of the monster, and we're going to set the player current to the amount of times that we have killed this monster. Okay, this is the monster ID that we get from the quest kill. Basically just telling the new active quest, hey, before you start this quest, this guy already killed 5 mummies, or X times whatever monster you're asking for here. Okay, so I hope what I'm saying makes sense. If it does not, please let me know, because this is very important for you to understand. And so we set everything in the new active quest. So now that everything is set for now, we are going to get the active quest dictionary and add the ID here, this ID, which is actually the ID of the quest, and the new active quest object we created, this one, new active quest. We're just going to save it in our dictionary, and that's basically it. So next time that we open our quest, we can actually check the date that this guy took the quest, the amount of times he killed the monster when he started this quest. So this information is going to be very useful for us to check the progress of the quest. We're almost done. If we go to the let me see, where is the enemy controller? Here. Now that we have the monster skill dictionary, we need to actually add the monsters that we kill to it. So we go to the enemy controller and we used to have the die function. So whenever you kill your monster, you need to add his ID and increase the amount on the monsters killed. So it's very simple. First, we're going to check if the monsters killed contain this enemy or not. And before we can know that, we need to create an ID here. I did it here. Public int monster ID. So this will be the ID of the monster, so that we can easily add this ID to the dictionary of monsters we have killed. So this is the mummy, for example. In the mummy, I set the ID to 0. So when the mummy dies, it's going to go to the player data and check if the monsters killed does not contains the key of this monster ID, which in this case is 0. So the first time we kill a mummy, this is going to be true because we haven't added this monster ID to this dictionary yet, because it's the first time we kill it. So we are going to grab the player data monsters killed, and we're going to add this monster ID as the key. As the value, we're going to insert a new player data dot monster kills, just like that. So we're basically telling, hey, this is the first time we kill this monster. It's not in the dictionary, so add this ID and a new monster kill so that we can put information inside it. And because we just added this monster, we need to increase the amount of times we kill this monster. So again, player data dot monsters killed, and we find this monster in the dictionary by using the monster ID. And what we want to do in this monsters killed is increase the amount by 1. And I save that. So now every time we kill a monster, it's going to increase its amount on the monsters killed dictionary, finding itself with his own ID. And I think that's it. Oh, and so if you want to show this, what I did here was pretty simple too. When we set the task here, when we show the quest info, we have a part where we set all the text in our quest information here. So for each quest kill in the kills of the task, I'm going to make an integer called current kills, and I'm going to set it to 0. So if the player data.active quest contains the key of this monster that we need to kill, I'm going to set this integer here. I'm going to set it to very simple. So I'm going to grab the player data, monsters killed, and then quest kill ID dot amount. This minus the times I killed that monster when I just took this quest. And that's what we did in the player data class. What we did was we have the active quest, and we can find the active quest with this quest ID here. And in the kills, because here we're looping through each quest kill, so we have an ID of each monster, we use that ID to get the player current. And that's the starting value, the starting amount of times that we killed that monster when we just took that quest. So if, for example, right now I have 13 in the monsters killed. This is total. How many times I've killed the, for example, mummy. I've killed the mummy 13 times. But when I started this quest, I only killed the mummy 10 times. Okay, that will never change. I took the quest, and at that time I had killed the mummy 10 times. So 13 minus 10 is 3. So that means that after I took the quest, I killed 3 mummies. So the progress of my quest is 3 out of 10. So current kills is going to be 3. So when I make the task string to show in the information, I'm going to simply say slay, and then current kills, which is 3. We calculated here because right now I have killed 13, but when I started the quest, I started it with 10. So current kills is 3, and then I just add this slash, and then QK is the quest kill dot amount. This is the amount of times I need to kill the mummy in order to clear the quest. This is the task. So the amount of times the quest requires me to kill the mummy, which in this case is 10. So 3 out of 10. And then I just add the monster, and because this is monsters database, if I put the ID here, it's going to return the name for us. So it's going to say you have killed 3 out of 10 mummies. And you can do something similar with the items. The items should be easier because you can strictly have the amount of items you have directly in your inventory. But basically that's it, how we calculate the amount of monsters we have killed after have taken the quest. Oh, and one more thing before I continue. I changed also some things, because before we have a list of active quests. Now I change it to a dictionary. So here, when we change show or hide the accept button, depending on do we have this quest, it's pretty simple. We just change what we use for checking. We now use the dictionary, which is here, active quest dot contains key. And if the dictionary of active quests contains the key that is the ID of this quest, the quest that we passed as a parameter, we are not going to show the accept button. So basically that's it, what I did to make this work. So I can show you, if I kill a mummy first, okay, right now my monsters killed is, the mummy is 1 amount, I have 2 mummies killed, and when I take the quest, if I take the quest now, it says there was 2 mummies when you took the quest, and 2 minus 2 is 0. So if I kill another mummy right now, so now it's going to see, okay, now in total you have killed 3 mummies, but you started the quest when you already had killed 2 mummies. So 3 minus 2 is 1, and then out of 10. And yeah, that's basically it, how I made the progress system for the quest. So what we have to do next is make the NPC check for our quest to be completed, or better, it should be the quest manager that checks if the conditions of the task are all met. A button should appear here that is complete quest. So when we check that the condition has been completed, we're going to show the complete quest, and we're going to remove the quest from here, or just mark it as finished. And the NPC is going to give us rewards, which in this case he needs to give us 1 paper and 400 experience. But for that, we're going to make another video because we ran out of time. I know these videos are starting to get a little bit complicated because what we're doing right now is actually a bit complicated. So I'm already trying my best to explain this as clear as possible. If you notice, I made a lot of comments so that you can go slowly through it and read it. And if you have any questions, please let me know. If you have any requirement for any video you would like me to make explaining some specific things, please let me know too. I really want you to understand. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I really enjoy making these videos too. I want to thank my patrons again for their support in Patreon. Really thank you guys. You don't know how much it means for me. I really appreciate it. And if you want to support me in Patreon as well, please follow the link down below. It will help me to make more content and with better quality. And hopefully one day I could do this full time. I don't know, who knows, right? So thank you very much, and I will see you next time. Goodbye. Peace.